Hello everyone. So if you do not know, I love reading. I love everything. Romance, mystery, fantasy, basically all of the genres of books. Basically you could say that involve romance. That's like YA, good, cute, clean romance. That's me. I'm someone who has a book talk account on Instagram, which I'll leave a link down below for that. And I love posting about it, and it's one of my greatest things that I love. And I feel like here on YouTube, none of y'all really get to see that and like hear about books and all of that. So I kind of want to give you guys like a book haul of all of the books that I own, because I love all the books that I own, and I feel like it would be fun to do like an in-depth video of showing all of my books and then showing you guys some of like my top favorite books that I own and like my top favorite authors. Anyways, but let's just get into the video because I'm literally so excited and I literally love books. So I could just do anything for books at this point in my life because that's how much I love them. Anyways, let's get into the video. You see this actually in a lot of my YouTube shorts, which is my bookshelf. So this is my bookshelf. There's like an extra shelf down here, but I don't ever really use that one. But these are all of my books, y'all. I love my books. Like when I tell you I love them, I literally love them. So I wanted to show you guys all of them. So let's just do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it this way or we're going to do it the other way. Seeing my face, we'll see. But literally though, I love them all. So let's just get straight on into it. It's going to go down the line from the top shelf to the middle shelf to the bottom shelf. And we're just going to go in order. We're just going to go like that and just freeball it because I don't know how else to do this and whatnot. So yeah, but before I get into this, grab yourself a drink, a nice hot chocolate, whatever you drink. Just have a nice little drink and sit down and let's just go through these books because I have a feeling that this is going to be a very long video, but I hope you guys enjoy. So let's do this. So the first two books that I have are the Darling Devil series. No, these book things do not come with them. I made them myself. It just has Reed Darling on it and Grayson Darling. So I love these books because they're YA hockey books and they're so good. They're making a third one right now, actually, the author, which is Alexandra Moody. Her third book is going to be called Wild Darling and is based off their younger brother, Parker. So we have Reed, Grayson, and Parker's stories. And it's going to be purple, so it's all going to be like, it's going to be literally adorbs. So, yeah, most of mine are sorted by author, but some of them aren't, so we'll see. But anyways, so these are the first two books, so now let's go on to the next ones because I literally love all of them. Okay. If you've been around on my channel or if you've watched other people, you probably have seen this book called Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Okay, this book was so good. I saw it on Noelle Kate's thing, and I saw it on so many of my favorite influencers' videos, and I was like, I need this book. I'm so glad that I got this. It is a little bit of a bigger book. If you don't want a super big book, I want to recommend it, but I think it's a good size and it's good, and I definitely recommend. I love it so much. I have another book by her. I've tried getting into it, but it just didn't spark my interest that much. But I'm going to try to read it this year. It's called Say You'll Remember Me. I made it, like, not too far in. I think to, like, chapter 15. But it's a pretty good book. It's just good. And I think he's, like, a vet and whatnot. And they're both, like, very summery books. She has a bunch of other books, but I just love how, like, her books are presented and just the colors of them, like, they're so pretty. So those are those two books by her. So some of these books actually that I own, guys, are not fully YA. Like, they say they will be and they aren't. So let me get the next stack of books that I go through and then we'll be back. Stack, but it's literally only two, and these are by two different authors, by the way. So yeah, first one, this one is Unsteady by Peyton Corrine. I only recommend this, I feel like, if you're more mature, maybe if you're like 17 and older. I'm 15 and I read this book for the first time and I was like, okay. It definitely has a little bit of spice. Spice rating, I think, is about like a 2 to like a 3.5. So it's on the up there on the spice level. But I do not recommend if you're younger than 15 to read this because it will traumatize you, and you will just never want to read books again. So I do not recommend for if you're younger. Next is this book. This book I literally recommend to anyone. It's so good. It's called Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven, and it's such a good book. I literally was highlighting stuff. Like, the whole book has highlights. You can't really see them because they're gray, but it was such a good book, and it was a pretty quick and easy read for me. This is not super big for me as a reader, but it was a really good book, and I really enjoyed it. So I do recommend both of these, but which one do I recommend more? This one. This one is a hockey romance. This one's just like a normal romance, but I do recommend them both. Just, if you are younger, just ask your mom. If you're watching this video, ask your parents if they're fine with you reading certain books before you just read them, because I've learned that the hard way. So, yeah. Except hers, and they're so good. The author is Casey West, and it's so good. So, the book that I read by her was Places We've Never Been, and they're all like, kind of like summery. They're really cute YA romance books, and they're really small books, so they're pretty quicker reads. If you're kind of a slow reader, or you're just wanting to get into romance books, I recommend these. They're so cute. So we have Sun-Kissed, Better Than Revenge, and Places We've Never Been. So I love this one literally so much, and I love her. She's such a great author, and I definitely recommend her. Literally 5 out of 5 for just her in general. So I recommend those to you guys. I've not read this book yet. Some of them I've not read, and I just have on my shelves, but I've heard from people who book talk that they're really good. This one is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. My mom says it's good. A bunch of people say it's good. Now, this is like the small version, so it has like really small words and like really small print, but it's literally bigger than him. But it's cute, and I cannot wait to read this one. So, yeah. Now, the next book, so y'all have probably seen, because she's a very famous author, and all of her books are very well known. So, if y'all don't know who she is when I show you these books, no. Y'all, Lynn freaking Painter. I love her books. I like her as an author, but she's not my top author. I love her, though. I'm literally going to show you guys all her books. So, first, Betting on You. Probably the best book she's ever written. It tops Better Than the Movies. I cannot pick. It's perfect. Super cute romance. Fake Skating. Okay, for a hockey romance book by an author that I never expected to write a hockey romance book, it was good. Loved it. Next, Better Than the Movies. I love literally Wesley Bennett, but he goes by Wes. Love him so much. Probably my favorite book, Betting on You, is next up. Then we have The Do-Over. This one, super cute. Once again, it's a really short book, and it was a really good book. I recommend it too. Now, this one is the sequel to Better Than the Movies. Sorry. I've tried to pick it up many times, but I've just not been able to. It doesn't interest me because it's like their college story. So, what I've heard is, if you don't want to ruin the ending of this book, don't read this one. Being honest, that's what I've heard. And that's what I would follow too. So, yeah. But now let's go to the next section. Now we're just going to be going by like 3s and 4s of books, unless it's a whole series. So, next, we have these 4 books. Let's go through them. First one, Taking Chances by Molly McAdams. Never read it. I got it at Half Price Books, which is just a bookstore that's like half price. And it sounds really good. It's about an 18-year-old, so should be good, but I might get my mom to proofread this one. But it looks good, and it's a little bit of a bigger book, but this one looks really good. Next, y'all, if y'all are up to date with books, Checkmate. I've not read it yet. My friend has told me to read it many times, and I've just not read it. But I need to read it. It's called Checkmate, and it's by Ali Hazelwood. And it's a smaller book. It looks good. The guy looks really cute, and I think it'd be a great book. I just don't know if I'm going to actually enjoy reading it or not. So, I guess we'll just wait and see. Actually, this book, love this one. This one gets a 1,000,000 out of 10. It's the best book ever. It's literally clean. It's no spice. It's really them just falling in love just from going places. Actually, not going places. They're at like I think it's like a family event, and she falls in love with him. So, like, perfect. This one, 5 Feet Apart, guys. I think I'm going to be reading this one next, actually. It's based about this girl. I've seen the movie, so I know what it's about. It's basically about this girl who has cancer, who's in the hospital, wants to live a normal life. She meets this guy, and I'm pretty sure they fall in love. I'm pretty sure that's, like, the bias of all of that. So those are those books. Now let's go into the next section, which we're just going in section. Okay, these books. Okay, let me just recommend you guys. This book, The Summer Nights, by Laura Silverman. It's a good book. Okay, it is a good book. Yes, it has library stuff in it because our school was getting rid of books. So I got this one. Well, my sister did, but she gave it to me. So thank you. It was actually a Gateway nominee last year. And I read it. And it was so good. It has a little bit of spice. So it's like a 1.5 to 2-ish. For spice, it's just a little bit. It's not much. I would recommend this. But just like, don't really worry about that because it's kind of a lot. So it depends, I guess. For your first time, I think that's, like, fine. But next are these books. This is by the same author, Nicola Yoon, I think I say it. So I read Everything. It was such a good book. I recommend this one. I'm trying not to tell you guys the plot lines of all of them because I don't want to, ruin the books to you. Next one is The Sun is Also a Star. Literally cannot wait to read this book. My friend got it, too, so I'm probably going to wait so we can, read it together. Yeah. Okay. Next, these three I also got from my school library, but they all looked really good, so we're going to go through them. First one is For Keeps. It looks pretty good to me, so I think it's going to be a good book. She's well-loved, but books turn out like that whenever you read them. So, that one looks really good. This one's called C. It says a novel. And I think it's where, they're in the sea and they, fall in love. I don't even know the whole, book thing, but that sounds really good, too. And this one, which is Wildlife by Fiona Wood. These ones, they're kind of giving, early 2000 romance books. But I'll take it. I'll still read them. Trust me. Okay, that actually was the whole entire first row, and that took 10 minutes. That's insane. So, we're going to move on to the second row, and then we'll go from there. Officially on the second shelf, probably one of my favorite shelves. It's not the most aesthetic, but aesthetic does not mean it's good books. I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to move these things because I have, decorations and I need room. Okay, let's get through them. So first, this author has such great books. Carly Fortune. I got all of these for half price. This one, I read, which is The Summer Will Be Different. Such a good book. 100% recommend. These are her most common books. Every summer after, I'm definitely going to be reading this summer, so you're going to be catching me on my summer life vlogs, or just, summer vlogs. You're going to be seeing this in there, because I'm definitely going to be reading that. Same with this one, One Golden Summer, and Meet Me at the Lake. I recommend all of these. They all look like good books, and they definitely are, because I've read one, and I love them, so definitely recommend that. Okay, these are just going to be way out of order, it's okay. Next one is Stuck with My Best Friend's Brother, by Gianna Cooper. Gina, sorry. It's a very, very small book. But it looks good. Like I said, I've not read all of these books. This is adventure. I think I have 63 or 64, maybe 65 books now. I don't know. Okay, this author, though, I love this author. Christina Lauren. They're two best friends, and they started writing books together. This one, I read in one day. That's how good this was. Stuck on Holidays. Such a great Christmas romance. Also no spice. Half of these are no spice. Actually, probably 75%. Next one. Love in Other Words. I loved this book. It was so good. I did kind of forget the plot line, but I think it's where, it's her best friend. She meets her best friend again, and they fall in love. Something like that. So good, though. Okay, a bunch of these, actually, I have gotten from the dollar store. Most of these ones that I'm about to show you, I actually did. So, this one I also got from Half Price Books. It's called Set On You by Amy Lee. And it sounds really good. It looks like a workout romance. Sounds pretty good. Next is A Show for Two. Can't wait to read that one. It looks so good, too. The Neighbor Wager. I have no idea if this is going to be clean or not, so I might get my mom to read this one first. This is by Crystal Caswell. So, yeah. Sorry also if you guys have a thing where you can't read backwards. I'm sorry about that. Next one is The Ones We Keep, a novel by Bobby Jean Huff. So, I'll probably try to put a picture up actually of all of them so you guys can actually see them and then I'll like reverse to you guys. That one looks really good. Okay, we're gonna put these ones away and then we're gonna get to the next section. Okay, I had to move you guys because the next books you guys were right in front of. Basically, it's the whole entire Boys of Time series. I have not read all of them. I've only read the first two, but they're really good books. Okay, they're good books, but if you want a good cry session, go ahead. They are kind of explicit books when it comes to just like what happens in the books. So if you've gone through something hard in your life, I would not read those. Or like you've had a similar experience, read about them before you get them. Not saying anything to this. This is just my Kindle. I've only read one book on here, which was Divine Rivals. And it was so good. But I love my Kindle. I don't use her that much, but I will eventually whenever I'm like, I don't know, a book to read. And it's free on Kindle Unlimited or free for my library. And I'll just get it then. Okay. Now, these next two books I'm so excited about. They're going to be my first reads of February. First one is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowin. And If Only I Had Told Her. I just got this one today. And these two go together. So these are going to be such good books. They're a little bit bigger. And I cannot wait to read these ones. So definitely I would recommend those. Most of the books I recommend to anyone really 13 and up. But if I say some of them are more, then just take that in consideration. Okay, next two books. Actually, we're just going to do three. But we're going to... Okay, first one. Picking Daisies on Sundays. The best book I've read in my life. It's on my top list of 2026. So good. Simple, easy read. Loved it. Recommend it. It's by Liana Cincotti, I think. So, it's such a great book. And I recommend it to literally everyone. This one is going to be one of my fall reads. It's Falling Like Leaves by Misty Wilson. Sounds so good. Sorry, I don't have like room to like this one. Okay, this next book, I actually just finished reading this morning. And it was called A First Time for Everything by Kale Walker, which was also the author of this book. So, I recommend it. I think it's like a whole like Friends series because like they were friends. Like one of the girls like from in that book was in here too. So I think that's what that one's from. And it was such a good book. Okay, last three in the middle shelf. Let's go through them. Guys, I just read this book too. It's literally full of highlights. You can't really see that, but oh my gosh. So good. It's called London Love and a Little Something Irish by Natalie Jennings. It's actually based off of the author, and then she just wrote it in a fiction perspective. So that's really, really good, and I loved that one. Okay, next one is this one. You've Reached Sam. I'm pretty sure it's about this girl who loses her boyfriend, and she's like receiving calls from him somehow, and it's like a whole like dream imagination thing. And this is like the special edition. I got it for Christmas. So it has flowered sprayed edges. The inside is like this, and then the cover is like this, and then it pushes down just like that. Okay, this book is one of those Christmas Advents. Oh my gosh. Just listen. Whenever it was actually like not like before they were like torn apart, like the chapters, it was so good. But I literally loved this book so much, and it was a great read. Some people have mixed opinions about them, but that's okay. You know, people might say, oh, this book's kind of bad. Okay, well, I'm still gonna read it because I know it's good. So yeah. Okay, last and final shelf, I think is my favorite shelf because it has my favorite series on that shelf. So let's get to that shelf. Okay, first, 3 more Christmas romance books, okay? I only have 4 Christmas romance books, but let's just do it. This one, A Christmas Company, I was trying to get into it, as you could tell, and it was not for me. I did not like it that much. This one, The Holiday Mix-Up, I'm definitely going to be reading next year. I ran out of time to read this one, but this one is by Jenny Baird. This one was by Elise Murray. And then this one was so good. I think it was one of my favorites. This one and the holidays were my two favorites. This one is On Christmas Avenue by Jenny Baird, which is actually by this author. I didn't even realize that. But this one was so good. Like, the style of the book, everything. It was perfect. It was a nice, slow read to really help, like, initialize, like, the Christmassy, and I just loved that so much. Okay, the next book. I got this book at camp because we do, like, Secret Sister stuff, and I was not able to read it yet, but it's called Princess Academy, and there's some other books in the series. It looks like a great book, and it's not too big. She's definitely a little used, but that's okay. She's gonna be good. But I cannot wait to read that book. It actually looks really good too. Okay, my favorite series ever. Let me just get it up because there's actually a lot of books. I don't have all of them yet. I only need 2 more. And then there's like some other books that can go with them. But let me just get them and then we're gonna show you. The Inheritance Game series. I posted about this a lot on my book talk Instagram. Like, too much. There's literally making a movie out of it. And it better have, like, all books. So, there's only 2 more left that I need, which is Gilded Blade and Glorious Rivals are the last 2 that I need. And these are all of them. So, Inheritance Games. Let me just go through each of them separately. First, Inheritance Games. First book. Next, Hawthorne Legacy. Second book. Third book, Final Gambit. Fourth book, The Brothers Hawthorne. This is just like a add-on. Okay, next is Grandest Games. And Games Untold, which is a Barnes & Noble exclusive only. I think Target has exclusive ones too. But yeah, honestly, this is my favorite series, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to read this series. It's so good, and I cannot wait to finish reading the rest of the series with the last 4 books. So, they're my loves, and they're my babies, and I cherish these books. I 1000% recommend them to literally anyone. Girl, if you're a guy, this is a mystery romance. Perfect. Takes place in Texas. A girl that inherits money, and they're going through a bunch of games to figure it out. These are my children. These are my babies, and I love these books, and I literally recommend them to anyone. Even if you're like 12 years old, these are perfectly fine. There's nothing bad in them. They're perfect, and I love them. If you want a good mystery romance, get these books. I cannot recommend these enough. Literally my favorite books ever, and the only books I ever want to own, but I'm so grateful for all the other books that I own. Okay, we only have a few more books, and then we'll be done. These are the last 3 books that I have, because the other 2 I checked out from our library, so I'm gonna need to read those too, if I even decide. Anyways, these ones are by Lucy Score. I've not read them, but they've sound really good. So first one is Holding On to Chaos. They're a little bit smaller than like a normal sized book. So like, see, just like a little bit smaller. So it's not bad at all, actually. Why does this sound like that? Sorry. But yeah, so we have this one. Then we have Not Part of the Plan. And we got these like one of those like you leave a book, you take a book, you leave a book or whatever. And they literally had the spine broken. Like, why would you do that? Like, really? And then this one is The Last Second Chance. So those are the 3 that I have by her. There's more by her too, but my mom says she went through this too, so I know she can read them too. And then the last 2, I got these ones in the library. I do not own these books. I'm renting them right now, checking them out. First one is Notorious Virtues, sorry. And it's another mystery romance. Those are my favorite types of books. And then this one is An Embroidery of Souls. I was trying to read this backwards. Sorry. This one is by Ruby Martinez. And this one is by Alwyn Hamilton. Also, I forgot to say, for the Inheritance Game series, y'all, it's by Jenny Lynn Barnes, or Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She's my favorite author. Hands down, the best author ever, and I literally love her books. She also has the Naturals series and a bunch of other great book series that I recommend too. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video about my books and just kind of all the books that I recommend to people and whatnot. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing down below. Click the bell so you get notified when I post more videos. Please let me know if you would like more book content or what type of content you would like on my channel, because I'm trying to give you guys what you truly want. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.